It is springtime in New England, so it's that time of year where we can get outside and prep our flower beds for early spring planting. One of the things we have in our flower bed is small statues such as this here. Unfortunately, a statue such as this here will be hidden by the flowers that's going to grow up around it. So what we do is make a pedestal for it using ordinary concrete so we can raise it above the ground 6 or 8. And how we do that is simply mixing a mixture of aggregate, a small stone, and sand and Portland cement, and put it in a form to create the base. To mix the concrete that we're going to make a pedestal for a small statue to sit on, we use ordinary masonry sand and quarter-inch stone as an aggregate so it binds it together. We got approximately 6 shovelfuls of sand and stone in the wheelbarrow. We're going to add 2 shovelfuls of Portland cement to that, mix it up, add the water, and put that in our form. What we use for a form is an old flower pot that a small piece of shrubbery came in several years ago. We hardly ever throw these things away because they seem to always have 1,001 uses as time goes on. So let's mix up our concrete and get this form poured. In mixing the concrete, after we add our cement to the sand and the aggregate, we stir that up till it all turns gray before we add the water. Now that we got a mixture of sand, aggregate, and Portland cement all mixed together, it's time to add the water. When we add the water, we only add a small amount at a time and begin to mix it. Now that we have our concrete all mixed, all we have to do is shovel it into our flower pot that we're using for a form and let it set up for 24 hours. Once we have a flower pot or form, whichever you choose to use, full of the masonry mix, we smooth off the top so when it dries it will be nice and level. There you have it. In approximately 24 hours, we'll turn this upside down and peel the old flower pot off it. We'll have a nice base to set a statue on. What we'll actually do is invert this. The top side will be the bottom, and we'll bury it in the ground a couple of inches and set the statue on top of it. This is a very strong mixture. Strong meaning it has a high mixture of Portland cement mixed with the aggregate and the sand. We'll come back and take a look at this tomorrow. Okay, we've taken our statue pedestal from the mold that we put it in yesterday. It's set for approximately 24 hours. It's not totally dry yet, but it's dry enough to work. Strangely enough, it looks just like a flower pot upside down. The reason we chose to put it upside down because we don't want a too big a surface for the statue to sit on here. We got it buried down in the ground a couple of inches. And so the next step is to fill it around it and place our statue in place. It will require a little bit of leveling. Now a statue looks like it's a little grown up. It will be sitting here during the course of the spring and the summer and the early fall as the flowers grow up around it, and it will not be hidden in it. That's really all there is to making a statue pedestal. Just a simple concrete mixture of sand, some aggregate stone to give it strength, and cement. In this case here, I use Portland cement. But you can do the same thing by purchasing a bag of sackcrete and pour the sackcrete in the form and add water and mix it up and then let it sit and dry. For more information on do-it-yourself home improvement projects, take a look at our website at Do-It-Yourself Home Improvement Plus.